Hi guys and gals, Froggy here. This is my 2002 Suburban, and I'm going to show you how to check the automatic transmission fluid. The reason this has occurred to me is that over the past couple of weeks I've noticed if I'm backing out and up a hill and I've got the tires, the front wheels are turned a lot, so I'm turning it, it puts a lot of strain on the transmission, and I felt a little bit, I think, of slippage that I never noticed before. So anyway, I haven't checked the automatic transmission fluid in a while. I'm going to show you how to do that now, only I'm going to add a little special to it. There's two ways to check it. There's two marks on the stick. There's a cold mark and a hot mark, and I'm going to show you both of those, but I'm also going to pull it right now and show you it's been sitting up overnight, and I'm going to show you what the level is of the fluid when it's been sitting overnight. I hope it shows up on the camera, but the level is actually very high. I'll put my finger down there so you can see. It's right about there, and then the hot marks are those two holes there, and then the cold mark is way down the bottom, way down near that little knob there. So just wanted to show you that, just for fun. The fluid is very high if the car's been sitting overnight and not run. So now I'm going to do a cold check, and the way to do a cold check, according to the owner's manual, they actually spell it out, is you have to run the car for 5 minutes, and that doesn't get the transmission temperature up very high at all, but just going to run it at an idle for 5 minutes. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'll come back on camera after I've done that. Here's the owner's manual on how to check your automatic transmission fluid. I don't know if you're going to be able to read this or not, but I'm going to put it up there anyway. When to check and change, how to check. And here's the next page. You can pause your video to read these. And one more. And how to add fluid. Okay, now it's been idling for 5 minutes, so the next step is to run the transmission through its gears. So put your parking brake on and put your foot on the foot brake, and just let it pause in each gear. Let's reverse for about 5 to 10 seconds. Neutral. Drive. And what this does is it moves the fluid that's in your automatic transmission. It pumps up different areas that are inside your automatic transmission. I'm not going to get into too much detail because I might even get it wrong. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not an automatic transmission specialist, but I'm just showing you how to check the fluid level. Okay, and let's go back up nice and easy. There, neutral, reverse, and park. We leave it running. Now you're supposed to keep the engine running and you wait 3 more minutes. And it's already been a couple of minutes, so we'll wait 1 more. And I'm going to unlock this. I'm going to pull the dipstick. I'm not going to worry about where the level is. I'm going to wipe it, and then I'm going to stick it back in, and then I'll look to see if it's around the cold mark. So let's try that. I'm going to turn the camera off for a second, and I need both hands. Okay, I'm going to tell you where it is. It's a little hard to see, maybe, but the cold mark is right there where my pointer finger is, and the level is above that. The level is at the low end of the hot section. So at least we know it's got plenty of fluid in there. And they say this is only a reference. You're not done with checking it. It's just a reference. So there's my cold mark where my thumb is. There's the bottom of the hot, and there's the top of the hot. So now we've got to drive the car and then come back and do the whole procedure and look in the hot section. It says for my part of the country here where it's about 70 degrees today, the day after Christmas, I know, eat your heart out. Anyway, I should drive it for about 15 minutes. So I'm going to take it out on the freeway, go for a little easy cruise, and then I'll come back and we'll do the hot check. Okay, we're back from our 10-mile warm-up. Parking brake on, foot on the brake. Same procedure. We're going to go through. All the gears. And now we leave it running. Pop the hood. Well, I can see the heat coming off the motor. I don't know if you guys can. So things are hot now, so very carefully we're going to pull the tranny dipstick. We're going to wipe it clean, then we're going to stick it in and see if it comes up into the hot area. I'll need 2 hands. Okay, again, it's going to be hard to see this, but it's just a touch above the hot. The 2 dots that say the hot zone, the crosshatch, it's actually just a touch above. So it may actually be slightly overfilled, but I have never seen any spillage on the ground. One other thing, before I forget to mention it, if there's a burnt smell for your automatic transmission fluid, that's never a good sign. Mine doesn't have any kind of really smell at all. So I'm going to call it good. That little bit of shudder, the little bit of hesitation, shudder that I feel, I can feel it in first gear or in reverse gear. I'm really not going to worry about it. It may be something that is worn in the transmission at 100,000 miles, but it's not really very bad. So I hope this helped you out. This is Froggy with a video on how to check your automatic transmission. Most American cars, at least, they're all like this for a full-size V8 car with an automatic transmission. Some of the very newer ones, like my Lexus RX 350, has a sealed transmission. You can't check anything. It's just sealed up. So that's the advances that they've made with transmissions and with the transmission fluids. So anyway, you want more? Subscribe to Froggy. Hope this helps you out. Hope you had a nice Christmas and Happy New Year to you. And I will see you on the next video. Okay? Bye-bye, guys and gals.